Hi, welcome to my channel, and today I have a sort of theatre vlog for you because tonight we are actually heading out to the AO Arena in Manchester to see the National Lottery's big night of musicals. Now, I didn't think we were going to be going to this show this year. We've been the last 2 years, been really lucky and managed to get tickets. However, this year when they were released, I couldn't get any, and then there was released some more, couldn't get any, and we were out shopping this afternoon. And my brother messaged me and said, quick, there's some tickets just come available on Ticketmaster. And this afternoon I managed to get some, so we weren't expecting to go tonight, so it's been quite quick trying to get someone to babysit and organise stuff, but we're going. We're really excited. There's some really good acts on this year, and I just can't wait to go. I'm so excited because I just didn't think we were going to go this year. So some acts that are on: Disney's Aladdin's going to be there, Hadestown, Hamilton, Les Mis, Phantom of the Opera. Everyone's talking about Jamie. There's loads of really good acts on, and I'll film what I can for you. You are allowed to film in there because we've been allowed the last few years, so I'll film little clips of the acts. Can't film too much because otherwise I get copyrighted, but I'll film little clips and just show you what the atmosphere is like, because it's always a really good atmosphere. It's always so much fun, and yeah, hope you enjoy this little vlog. So we're just at the tram stop. There's 3 minutes till the tram. I was just getting our tickets.
Okay, but I don't want some good about
That's, I was going to say it's a zone 2 and 3.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we actually decided to wait for the next tram because that one goes straight into Victoria, whereas this one we'd have to go for Piccadilly and then walk. So we thought we'd wait for the next one, which is in 7 minutes.
Yeah, get off and just wait for this one anyway. If you do it while
yeah,
walking.
The time of your life, every single night, the confetti's raining down. You put your hands to the sky, center of the crowd, you're the talk of the town. And I tell myself I don't want that, what glitters isn't gold. I tell myself I don't need it, cause I'm fine on my own. But I hate being on the outside looking through a window. I say I don't want it, but I'm so full of it. I wanna be the life of the party, I wanna dance with somebody, be ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna be the life of the party, I wanna hold on to somebody, be ooh, 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 ooh. Living your life through a lens, perfect pretending you think no one can tell. But everything's just fake, now you're becoming the person you once hated. You also used to say that. I tell myself I don't want that, what glitters isn't gold. I tell myself I don't need it, cause I'm fine on my own. But I hate being on the outside looking through a window. I say I don't want it, but I'm so full of it. I wanna be the life of the party, I wanna dance.
So it's now 20 to 7. Just arrived at Victoria train station. We're going to head in to the arena now from the entrance here. So yeah, we have to show our tickets to get up the stairs, and then once you get up the stairs you have to show your tickets to get in. So yeah, I'll get back to you once we're inside the venue. So now come up the stairs. This part, this is where they have the body scanners. Yeah, they have body scanners here now. You have to walk through. Look at this side. And over this side. So we're now in the queue to show our tickets. I got stopped at the security. I always do, don't I? I always do. But it's fine. Yeah. So we're inside now. Here's our thing of the floor plan. So we're on the standing floor. So let's go find this way. Okay, so we're inside now. Just got to go and find where we are. Okay. Floor blocks A to M, we're H, so it's that one, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. I think we found it.
There's a toilet down there as well.
Yeah. What's floor block H? No, there's one down here as well. Okay, so we're row H in front of the mixer. Just over here. So it looks like we're out of the view. So this row G. So we're now in the arena and our seats are really good. These are probably the best seats that we've had, haven't they?
Over there.
We're on row J on the end of a row.
Bash it up there.
Yeah, we're up at the gods. So this is a really good seat. So we're in block H, row D, seats 15 and 16. So I'll just show you the view. So this is our view. So it's quite a good view. Just gonna see how far I can zoom in on this camera. So I can zoom in that far on this camera. Not even bad. That's how far.
It's a big thank you to all of you lovely lot for playing the National Lottery. Give yourselves a cheer. We've got an incredible evening lined up for you. We've got performances from West End Giants Hamilton, Les Miserables, The Phantom of the Opera. The cast of Aladdin are going to deliver a sprinkling of a sprinkling of magic to tonight's proceedings, and we delve into the heady world of the Moulin Rouge. And the one and only Beverly is here. She's going to be performing with the incredible group of kids from the National Lottery funded project. Plus, we've got sensational numbers from the chorus line. Everybody's talking about Showman. Hadestown. The Wizard of Oz. Guys and dolls. And Mrs. Doubtfire's here. If that wasn't enough, then you've got to strap yourselves in, because at the end we've got a medley from the fantastic cast of Grease to close the show. This isn't just a big night of musical, ladies and gentlemen. This is a massive night of musicals. Now's your chance to get involved as well on social media using the hashtag Big Night of Musicals. Now, if you want to take a selfie, do it now. Come on, start it off. Take one of me. Take one of me. Take one of me and Freight Train. Me and Elliot. Come on. Do it now. Get your phones out. Go. Singing, dancing. Can you do that? Yeah. That's what we want. We want everybody involved. Don't be afraid. You're going to be on telly. Let's see your telly faces. Especially you lot down here. We've got to do something. You lot have got to work. All right? We might have to move one or two. We might have to move Phil and Graham Mitchell from the front. We're going to have to... It's a big thank you to all of you for raising millions. Should we have a little sing-song and see how we get on in here?
That's where Andrew Nathan's
Listen to me, right? This is what I want. I close my eyes.
Back the curtain.
Wait. Wait.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The rainbow.
Yeah, we don't want you to sing, just wait. Yeah. Well, that's lovely. Bring them down, don't waste it, save your batteries. Oh, look at this. Everybody ready? Come on. I close my eyes.
I'm afraid of something.
Through the blue curtain. Certain. What I thought of you. Ladies and gentlemen, give yourselves a round of applause! Keep going.
Depends what it is.
Beautiful! Give yourself a round of applause in here! Wow. Let her go! Touching hands, reaching out, touching me. Come on! Sing it! Give yourself a round of applause! Make some noise! Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Here they come. They're coming out to tune up. Give them another big round of applause. These guys are incredible. All right, guys. So they just got to tune up their little. Lovely.
What instruments can you
Woo. Give them a chance to get in position. What a beautiful morning. All the youngsters are like this. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, somebody wants to come out and say hello. It's only the host of the show, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Manford! Good to see you. Hello, Manchester!
Yes, we're having this. We are having this. Oh my goodness, you look fantastic. Thanks for dressing up. You look lovely. You're going to be on telly and everything. Are you excited? Oh, who's been before? Who's been to the show before? Yeah? Who's first time? Oh, you are in for an absolute treat. The show, let me tell you, although the show will be on the BBC on Saturday, this isn't you coming to watch a TV show being recorded. This is a live concert event that happens to be on the telly, if you can imagine the difference. So we're going to run through it. We've got great songs. All the best performers in the West End and around the country are going to be here in Manchester tonight. So absolutely go for it. If you want to give a standing ovation to somebody, feel free. We want to see that emotion. Give people your love. Give give them a proper Manchester welcome like I know you can.
I don't know why, they take the caps off.
Get you through it as we
Yeah, they're like it. I don't know.
Dress rehearsal was unbelievable, and now you're here, it probably comes alive. All right, so we'll see you in a few minutes. Thanks, Manchester!
£14.
I love the orchestra.
It's exciting. So, if you just stay seated, all right? Everybody stay seated because we're filming from now.
Firstly, I'd like to say a massive thank you to the 1,200 people who are staging tonight's events, not least the cast members and performers who've come from across the UK to be here for us. Thank you so much. In addition, my thanks to our friends at the BBC, whose support and vision has been crucial in creating tonight's show, and who themselves do so much to champion the very best of British arts and entertainment. Thank you. Go on. And then I'd also like to take the opportunity to recognise the hundreds of volunteers and representatives who are here tonight from lottery-funded community and arts projects from across the Northwest and beyond. We owe you an immense debt of gratitude for the incredible and inspiring vital role in supporting over 2,000 theatres across the UK through COVID, and continues to play a critical role in ensuring British theatre and the performing arts entertains and enriches the nation. Beyond that though, that little pink ticket you buy has fueled tens of thousands of other arts, community, sports and heritage projects across the Northwest and beyond, ensuring that amazing organisations can make a lasting impact on our communities and the lives of people across this country. In short, you make Manchester and the United Kingdom better. Thank you and have a fantastic night!
Do it the same way like that. Look at this, right. This is, don't let me down, will you? Stop a minute, put them down, don't raise them back. Oh, this! John Rouge, ladies and gentlemen! When John appears, you know that we're ready to go. You know that, don't you? Hey, this is it. Oh, look at the excitement.
welcome to Manchester. Now, obviously, most of us will know you as a recording artist, but musical theatre is very much your first love, isn't it?
It is my first love. Ever since I saw Miss Saigon, Lea Salonga, and Miss Saigon, I wanted to be Miss Saigon. And I would listen to Les Mis on repeat on my little radio and be like, wow, this is...
I've seen your face, your back. I am the lost your spirit and my voice in one
Talking about Jamie.
525,600 minutes. 5,000 volts so deep. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure it? 525,600 minutes. 525,000 journeys to play. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure the life of a woman or a man? Measure your life in love.
The meanest dog you'll ever meet. He ain't the hot dog in the streets. He bears some teeth and tears some skin, but brother, that's the worst of him. Now the dog you really got to dread is the one that howls inside your head. It's him whose howling drives men mad, and a mind till it's undoing.
the Wicked Witch of the World. Wow, you look incredible.
Thank you, darling. I mean, you nearly made me cry backstage, and I can't cry because we all know if I get wet, I melt.
I'm loving a Scouse Wicked Witch as well. It almost like makes her more evil. Got a Manchester gag for you there.
Manchester, we can't say that in Manchester.
Look, you kicked off the tour in your hometown of Liverpool with Aviva. What was that like? But it's a wonderful city for theatre, isn't it?
It was fantastic, and we actually blew the roof off the box office records. It was the busiest show that Liverpool had ever had in the history of the Empire Theatre. So please do come and see us because we are coming to Manchester. End of April, beginning of May, we're going to be there, the whole cast, and you are going to be joining us.
I'm going to be joining us, the Cowardly Lion in Manchester, yeah, can't wait for that, it's going to be exciting. Have you loved playing the Wicked Witch? It's such an iconic...
And a little bit of us for a while. Okay, I think I'm getting it. Tell me, what's wrong with that girl? That crazy wig with that wig? Yeah. On that night? Good job on the right. We're gonna need a skirt. Come on, right? What about plaid? Not bad. With the blues.
so we are now back from the National Lottery's big night of musicals, and what an amazing night it was. It was so good. We really enjoyed it. Like I said at the beginning of the video, we weren't expecting to be able to go this year. I'd missed out on tickets twice. I just got information that they were on sale later. For some reason my emails came through way after they went on sale, so I missed them both times. But my brother rang me yesterday afternoon saying, quick, some tickets have just been released for tonight's show. So I quickly went on Ticketmaster, and every time I clicked on the tickets that it said they had left, it said no longer available. So I thought, oh, I'll quickly click on the because you can click on view the seating plan. I clicked on that and I saw a whole row of empty seats, so I quickly clicked on 2 of those and then it went through. So we were so lucky. We didn't, like I said, we didn't think we were going to be able to go this year, and we just got really lucky, and we're so glad we were able to go. So if you don't know, the tickets for the National Lottery's Big Night of Musical are actually free. You don't have to pay for them. All you have to pay for is the booking fee. So it's £2 each booking fee. So it only cost me and Lawrence £4 to go, which is absolutely amazing. And there was some absolutely amazing acts on last night. Lawrence would have told you what he thought, but unfortunately he starts work at 5 AM, so he's got to be up at like 3. So he's had to go straight to bed, otherwise he won't be up in time for work. But I'll tell you a little bit about them. I'll tell you the lineup, and I'll tell you what went on. So when we got there, there's a warm-up act on, there's a DJ on, and then the warm-up guy comes on. The warm-up guy is called Johnny. He's been there every year. He's the warm-up guy every year that we've been, and he's really good. He's really funny, and he gets the crowd going. He has us singing. What did he get everyone singing? He makes us sing this every year. Jersey's from Major and Technical, Dreamcoat. He gets us to sing the song from that. Any Dream Will Do. That's the song he gets everyone to sing. So everyone goes, oh, that. So we got everyone singing that. Sweet Caroline, I think he got everyone up singing again. He got that, doing that a few years ago. He was getting everyone to practice cheering and stuff like that for when the show started. He got everyone to put their lights on their phone to get ready for doing that on the slow songs, and yeah, so that's what he was, just warming up the crowd. Then Jason Manford came out and he did a little speech just telling us what was coming up. Then we had a representative from the National Lottery. He came on and gave a speech, and then the show started. So the opening act was absolutely amazing. They did the song from The Greatest Showman, This Is the Greatest Show, and they had all like circus acts on. They had some aerial acrobats, they had some people on stilts, and yeah, it was a great opening act. And Jason Manford sang the song, and then Beverly Knight also came out at the end to sing a bit of the song with him as well. So that was a great opening act. Loved that. So the next act was Aladdin, and they were singing Friend Like Me, and it was the genie and a couple of backing singers. It wasn't the whole cast. And I assume it was the genie from the current UK tour, and that is Yeukayi Ushe. I assume it was him. They did say, but I can't remember, but I assume it is the current UK tour genie. And he was really good. I really enjoyed the performance. I thought it was good. And then the next act was Moulin Rouge, and they were singing Your Song. So it was the current West End cast. So it was Don Simpson playing Christian and Tanisha Spring playing Satine. And it was a nice song. I do think they probably could have done a better song, but they probably didn't want to bring the whole cast to Manchester, so this is a song they could do with just the 2 leads. So yeah, it was a nice song. It wasn't my favourite performance of the night, but it was good. So the next act was Phantom of the Opera, and they did Phantom of the Opera. So it was the current leads of the West End show. So we had playing the Phantom John Robbins, and playing Christine we had Lily Kiros. and they were excellent. I really enjoyed that performance. They had the big boat that they have in it, so they're both on the boat and there was lots of smoke and stuff. I thought it was really good. I thought that was a really good performance. That's one that I really enjoyed. I thought it was very good. Next we had the current touring cast of A Chorus Line, and they sang one. I don't really know much about The Chorus Line. I think that's the song that they sang, and that was a really good performance as well. Really good dance number, so I actually really enjoyed that. I thought it was really good. And then the next act was from Everyone's Talking About Jamie, and they started off with just Ivana Turco on stage, and he started singing The Wall in My Head, and then it changed up and he started singing And You Don't Even Know It, and then the rest of the ensemble cast came out and they did the big dance number. So it was really good. Really enjoyed that performance. It was really high energy, really good performance. Really enjoyed it, and it made me want to go and see Jamie again. It was really good. Really enjoyed that performance. After that we had the Next Generation Youth Theatre, who performed alongside Beverly Knight, and they sang Seasons of Love from Rent, which was amazing. It's a song that I absolutely love. It's one of my favourite songs, and the Youth Theatre were so good. They did such a good job. I mean, there was 1,000 people in that arena and they managed to get up there and sing in front of that many people. Absolutely amazing, and they all had wonderful voices as well, so they gave a fantastic performance. The next performance was Hadestown, and this I think was their first full performance of a song prior to them opening on the West End. I think they open next month on the West End. I know they've done like they've sung some songs from the show before, but this is where the first like full performance of a song that they've done, I believe, live. So it was amazing. I really enjoyed it. Hadestown is a show that I really want to go and see. Fingers crossed we might get to go to London and see it. Though Lawrence, after watching this, said he wasn't too sure on it, but I think if Drew watches it again, he will like it, because it was a really good performance. I really enjoyed the performance. It was really good. The vocals were excellent. So yeah, definitely show I want to go and see. So it was the current cast, or the cast that's going to be on in the West End very soon, and they were all fantastic. So the cast include Donal Finn playing Orpheus, Grace Hodgett Young playing Eurydice, Zachary James playing Hades, Melanie Labarre playing Hermes, Gloria Onatiri playing Persephone. So that was the main cast, but they also had the Fates there and the ensemble cast as well. So they had pretty much had the whole cast there, so it was a really good performance. So after Hadestown we then had a performance from Hamilton, and it was just the King from Hamilton. It was Daniel Boyes, who is currently on the Hamilton tour. It was him who was there, and he did a fantastic performance of You'll Be Back. Everyone was up singing along to that. It was great. It was great fun. Really enjoyed his performance. After that we had a performance from The Wizard of Oz. We had Somewhere Over the Rainbow, sung by Aviva Tully, who I have to say has an absolutely amazing voice. Absolutely loved her performance, and me and Lawrence both said we really need to go and see that when it's on in Manchester. I think it's on in April, so we really love to go and see that. I think Jason Manford is also going to be in it as the Cowardly Lion. So yeah, we're hoping to go and see that. But she was fantastic. Her voice was just amazing, and she sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and her performance was great. After her performance, the Vivian came out, and they're playing the Wicked Witch, and Jason Manford had a little chat with them about that. And then I think it was after this point there was when the car from Back to the Future suddenly appeared at the back of the arena. I couldn't quite get a picture of it because I was in front of the sound desk, so I couldn't quite see it from where I was, but that appeared at the back of the arena. And there was Marty McFly and Dr. Brown from Back to the Future the musical with the car, and then they said a few things. I can't remember what they said, but they said a few things. Then they went off, and then the next act was Mrs. Doubtfire. So it was the current London cast of Mrs. Doubtfire, and they did Make Me a Woman, which I really enjoyed. I thought it was really good, but for some reason no one stood up and did a standing ovation. They did for every other act, and for some reason that act didn't get one. I have no idea why, because it was a really good performance. I really enjoyed it, and it was really good, so I enjoyed that one. There was then a special performance from Les Mis. They did Bring Him Home, and there was 4 Valjeans there singing Bring Him Home. I can't remember who 2 of them were, but one was Alfie Boe, the other one was Killen Donnelly. I can't remember who the other 2 were, but those were 2 of the Valjeans. After that performance, there was then a performance from Guys and Dolls, so the current cast of Guys and Dolls, which is on, I think, at the Bridge Theatre, isn't it, in on the West End, and they sang Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat, which was really good. Again, it was really energetic, high energy performance, and it was really fun number, so I enjoyed that. And then we came to the final act, which was Grease the musical, and they did sort of a mix, like a mega mix of Grease songs. So I think they did Grease is the Word, Grease Lightning, Hand Jive, The One That I Want, and Summer Lovin'. And that was a really high energy performance. Everyone was up on their feet, everyone was dancing, no one was sat down for that one, everyone was up. And at the end there was loads of confetti. There was 2 massive confetti cannons literally right behind where we were sat at the sound desk. They went off. I think there was confetti cannons at the front, they went off. There were some streamers came down from the ceiling. Literally the entire floor, you probably saw from the video, was just completely covered in confetti. I've never been anywhere where there's been that much confetti before. It was amazing. It was really fun. So there was loads of confetti at the end of the show. So I think we were told the show online, it said the show finished at 9, but when it started it said it was a 90-minute show, so an hour and a half. So it started at 7:30, so it should have finished at about 9. But it didn't. I think it finished somewhere around 10 o'clock. They didn't have to stop and refilm very much. There was a couple of bits where they did, but not a lot. So it didn't overrun the way like they had to redo any of the musical numbers or anything. But yeah, also throughout the show there's little interviews with a few musical theatre stars and stuff. There was one with Nicole Scherzinger. She was on stage talking to Jason Manford about Sunset Boulevard, how it's going to Broadway, and there was other musical theatre stars there as well. And it was a really, really fun night. Really enjoyed it. I'm not sure what my favourite performance was for the night, because I enjoyed more or less all of it, but Hadestown was probably a really good one for me. I really did enjoy that one. It was something new, something I'd never seen before, and I thought the cast sung it amazingly, so that was probably my performance of the night for me, just because I've never seen that before. And yeah, that is my little review, a little chat about the big night of musicals. It will be on the BBC this Saturday on BBC One. I think it starts at 7:45, so you can catch the full performances on there. They'll be there in full. They'll be filmed much better. I managed to film them, obviously, because I was sat in the floor seats. It's not raked, so you get everyone's heads in the way, so I couldn't film very well. Also, because you're in the floor seats, if you lift, couldn't really lift my camera. I didn't want to block anyone's view. Whereas if you're in the side seats, like the tiered seats, because they're so well tiered, you can just hold your camera and it's not in anyone's way. So you're probably going to get better videos from people that were in the raked seating. Because I will have heads in front of mine, but it's still good to watch if you want to see like different angles of the performances. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this little vlog. If you have, please do give it a like, don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.